All right. So this is my first stream ever. This is my first stream ever, and as it starts, you can if you observe, you notice it's not so perfect. Right? There's hiccups here and there, but it's best to start right and then perfect it along the way rather than waiting for it to get perfect. Okay, so for now, we're making use of CFD charts to trade futures, right? CHRS. So I'm trying to set up my Ninja Trade Arena account. I'll be trading ES mostly today. I'll be trading ES mostly today, right? I'll be trading just ES today. That's the Ninja Trader competition, right? Which is not a bad idea, seeing that ES is has not gone so much lower as Nasdaq. However, Nasdaq is the weaker one pre-market open. Nasdaq, I would prefer to short Nasdaq, but I'm looking to short ES because of the competition. I don't know if there's going to be a leaderboard for this competition. Alright, starts in 17 minutes. Market open in 17 minutes. So view details. Alright, I guess there might be a leaderboard. Let's see how it goes. Now, so like I said, I'm bearish. I'm expecting a push up, preferably over these highs, right, and then go lower. So, what I'm expecting something like this, and then lower. Similar thing also for here. Strange enough, I'm not expecting too much of a push from ES. I think we've already pushed enough. I want us to start going lower as soon as market opens in about 70 minutes. Okay, so we'll be trading ES. So let me quickly set up my chart for that. Um, for some reason, ES screen always is invisible. Is there a reason this is like this? I have to check with other streamers and ask questions online. Still nothing. Alright, so I normally take entries at on the 1 minute chart. So I'm gonna leave the 1 minute chart here. Okay. No funds windows once more. For some reason, my chart is invisible and it sucks. Is there a reason? Is there a reason for this? Alright, push comes to shove, would execute on. Can I execute on trade of it? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I think it's just a ninja trader thing. Alright, no, this is terrible. This is terrible. I can't get my screen to be fully visible. My ninja trader screen to be fully visible. I'll have to look up that. Market opens in about 13 minutes. Alright. If I click on the top, so this way it's showing. Anyway, if I enter a trade, I would hold on to it and watch us, and we will just see it. Meantime, I'll just turn it off. Right. Just focus on the chart right now. Once we are in a trade, we should be able to see it. So I'm looking for. I have some SMTs at the bottoms, but that does not really count for me. I don't take that into consideration. Also worth noting that we've swept. Not necessary also for me. Let me look at the 30-minute charts. Alright, so once again, like I said, I want to see a reversal from here. If not from here, or somewhere above. I think I would pull this back down. So I'm expecting us to go up and then pump, then dump. That's the plan. Pump then dump. Alright. Look at that for you. This as well. Pump then dump. For Nasdaq makes mostly, but for ES, I think we would not be able, we won't be pumping much. Let's wait for the market to open so we can begin to trade. In the meantime, let me ensure I'm on the right account so I don't go Right. This is the account 1123, I think. For me, this is a perfect entry right now. I'm not expecting ES to pump or dump much, pump before dumping much. So I feel this is a nice entry. This is a good chance to delivery here. Oh, you can't see my 1 minute chart. So I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. And I think this is a good change in state of delivery, right? Right here. However, it's before market open, so I'm not considering it. All this could be, become manipulation as soon as market opens. This is a nice trendline liquidity. Would like to see swept, you know, higher, higher than before we expect a dump. But I'm bearish, but I would like us to go back up a little, at least to 50% of the London range. Let me mark that out. London range 50%. I like to watch the 3 minutes and the 5 minute charts. But I take my entries of the one most of the time, sometimes three, sometimes five, depending on where I see a clean entry. All right, so this 5 minutes, this is 1 hour. This is the 5 minute chart, and this is the 1 hour chart. See, we coming into that 1 hour fair value gap. I like us to respect it. We might, go up all the way up into here before coming down, possibly even come into here before coming down. But this candle, I would like to see this 1 hour candle for my longer holding moves, not just scalping now, but for longer moves, I'd like to see this 1 hour candle close within this fair value gap or even below, right? Below will be perfect, and then we look to take continuation downwards. But I'm expecting a pump and a dump. Already we are pumping already. So let's just wait for market to open in about 7 minutes. So this 3 minutes is setting up nicely. See how we are reacting from this 30-minute fair value gap. We close below this set of up close candles and we form a change instead of delivery. Something I can trust for a short, which would negate the idea of a pump and a dump. But still I would like to see that pump and dump. to be very honest with you. Uh, I would not like this to. Alright, so that's for Nasdaq, right? ES on the other hand, it's not looking ready for that yet. But with this, if this closes below, then I would like to see a pump, just continuation downwards from the opening of the next 30 minutes candle. Without that, we wait. Just wait. I have the 50% of London marked out on ES. I think I should mark that out on Nasdaq as well. Yeah, I think I should mark that out. That would be a nice place to start looking for shots. Right. So I normally I trade Nasdaq, the NQ, but for the purpose of this competition, I'm trading ES. So I like to watch both charts. I don't just watch one and leave the other. So you can see already that it's not closing. It's not closing below. So for me, we continue to go up. We get the push up, and then before you dump, get the push up before you dump. Right. That's what I want to see. It's also supported by the reaction here. So I'd like to see us coming to these highs, this fair value gap before going down. Failure to take this high, possibly this high as well. I would not really be interested in taking that sell position, but I want to sell, so I'm looking for a push up above here, then a dump. This is quite far as well, but still, if I can get this, if one gets there before the other, I would trust that that's an SMT and just trade continuation if it provides itself. So once I'm in a trade, I would open up Ninja Trader. Let me get some water real quick. 2 minutes to go. All right. I wonder if Ninja Trader has a mobile version. So we're failing to close below those lows, right? Those are up close candles. So the reason I chose this particular one is if you zoom in, we have an indecision candle right here. Swept this low, swept this high. So that's for me just a range. This is the series of up close candles that's the last series of up close candles. So if we break below this, I'm comfortable taking it short. But I wouldn't want that. I would want us to get up here or up here before going down. So we wait. Now, in previous times, I would have difficulties waiting for this sweep of 50%. Our market is open. Our trading view is a bit delayed, but market is open. So there we go, the pump. Um, Another thing again I used to do back in the days would be try to ride this pump up to the 50%. And most times I'll get stopped out because I would get in I'll try to chase and then it starts to retrace against me and you know I get stopped out, I take a loss and then I start to revenge trade, increase my size, try to make back the money. The best thing is to wait for what you deem is worthy of a what you deem as an opportunity to present itself before you begin to trade. So we've got the pump, right? Market is open. I want to wait to see if we could get above there. If we can get above there and we close we close below 9:30 open, then we mark it out. So I realized that this is a competition I'm trading at the moment, and for that I want to take every opportunity. Like for now, I would have loved to be in this long, chasing this 50%. But most of this channel is to learn discipline. So I think it's best for me to wait for my opportunities. The competition should not affect how I trade. I should still trade normally. You know, trying to be aggressive. Yeah, we help to win, but if I am aggressive and make more mistakes, I lose out. The only thing I'll be doing in this competition would be to all my trades will be maximum positions. That is to say, 3 minutes. I'm not going to be taking less than 3 minutes on all my trades. So I can see failure to close below above this fair value gap here now. For me, yeah, this is a good turnaround point, right? So I'm watching the 1 minute and the 2 minute charts carefully now. If we get a close, a change to the delivery on the 1 minute or on the 2 minutes, I'll be interested in taking the short position. And it's looking like we might get the close on the 2 minutes in the next 20 seconds. If we get a close below an up close candle on the 2 minutes, I will take a short position. Stop at the high. So it has to be a close below a series of up close candles. I'll show it to us as soon as I'm in the trade. Alright, after close, I'm gonna
Order
sell
filled.
markets. So I'm in a trade. Let me So I'm in this trade here. Put my stop here. So buy stop.
Order submitted.
So as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason why this should not be the high of day. So I'm going to be holding on till I'm going to be holding on for as long as possible. So I'm up 750. Doesn't really matter what I'm up at the moment. Let's focus on trading. Alright, so since I'm trading ES, I would like to swap the trading view screens so that's alright, so that ES could be on this side being displayed. So like I said, there's no reason this should not be the high of day. So I'm just gonna hold this trade for as long as possible. That's my idea based on my analysis. Right. However, we're coming into a key zone Because see this chain of delivery here. I want to see how we react here. If we're not breaking it with speed, then I would take some off. But I do not think this should be a problem. Let me watch how it reacts. So this is a chain of delivery here on the 3 minutes. Let me mark that out. So currently reacting to it. You see the sweep. So series of last close candle sweep, push, reacting to it went up. I strongly believe in this one, so I'm gonna hold on. I feel like I should take out one, lock in profits. Then when we get back up, I I enter again, right? Which might be a wise thing to do because it's a competition trying to go for maximum profits. Okay, all right, but it's too late already. We've already begun to retrace. I still think that's the high of day for New York session. Sorry, the high for New York session as after open. So NQ reacting nicely to the change of delivery. So it's yes. I understand my chart is not visible. Let me check if it's a setting in OBS. Alright, so we're breaking through the. I can't seem to get Ninja Trader to show completely, and I'm getting reversed on. Interesting. Alright, this is distracting. Let me focus on my trade. Okay. right? So how this 3 minute candle closes tells us a lot. Okay, so we close lower than 50% of these, and we're good to go. If we close higher, then we might need to be worried. But I think the chances are on our side. Like I said, there's no reason this should not be the high of New York session. Based on my analysis, I think this is the high of New York session, and I think I've got a nice entry. I'll just write it down to the end of day. Okay, so my risk on that trade was about $1,160, right? I'm currently up about 2,000 floating. It's a competition, so I'm not I'm just gonna hold on to it for as long as possible to milk as much as possible. So I'm going to switch to a higher time frame chart. I'm going to watch this on. All right, so we've swept London low, right? The key liquidity point probably should take some off, but I don't want to have to modify my positions as it should, right? I want to assume I've caught the high of day. I'm just going to write it out. Okay, so I want to move to the 5 minutes. I want to monitor this on a 5 minute chart, right? So I don't have to be bothered by rapid movements here and there. So that's what I'm just going to do. Monitor this on a 5 minute chart. Okay, all right. So I think I'll take off two, then look for another place to add. But if I'm not able to add, I'll be moving my average lower. I'm just gonna leave it. In fact, I'm just gonna leave it. I think I've got the high of day. We might come back to test multiple times, but I don't think we're taking that high again for today. I might be cocky and get bonds. So, but naturally, my trading strategy would have been to take 2R, take my profit at 2R. So, for the trade we took, let me get the levels clearly. For the trade we took, my entry was somewhere short position. So somewhere here, right? Oh, NQ is falling like crazy. ES on the other hand is holding up. Like I said, NQ was the weaker one pre-market. So my entry was here, stops at this high, right? And then 2R for my trading strategy, my trading pattern would be somewhere here, right? So this will have been a W for me on the day, like I'll be done for today if I had taken this trade. The next thing would just be to sit here and analyze the chart with you guys. I might even close my stream early and go about my day, right? If there are no viewers to entertain. But hey, So I see that we continue to reject London low on ES, right? This is how many times now? This is a second time we're rejecting. Nasdaq continues to fall, which is my main concern. That ES is forming a reversal there. Let's make sure that we're not setting ourselves up for failure. Because if this trade should go back and take me out on a loss, be rest assured I'm going to tilt. So, all right, all right. Let's wait for 10 o'clock. Let's see what happens around 10 o'clock. About 14 minutes time. Let's see what happens around 10 o'clock. So, but already for me today, W, this was my entry. Very, quick trade in about 15 minutes. We were done. Right, less than 15 minutes, about 10 minutes. We were done. This was my day. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and explain this trade idea with text for journal purposes. Probably take a screenshot. So, um, somewhere here. So prior to market open, I alright, so we continue to go lower. That's good. That's really good. So I wonder if there is a P&L for this competition. Let me check. So it's live. All right, trade now. View leaderboard. Oh, awesome. So I'm up 3K. Man, some people are up 6K. What did you trade? Some 29.30. Right. Wow. Some of them are probably trading NQ and RT, ES and RTY at the same time. Yeah, that would explain someone being up 3K. So yeah, I would like to get that $100. It's gonna mean a lot to me. It's basically minimum wage in my country, 2 times minimum wage in my country. So that's someone's 2 months salary for someone who works in 9 to 5 in Nigeria. All right. So I want to wait till 10 o'clock. Wait till 10 o'clock. See what happens. In the meantime, I like to look at 7-hour charts. Now I don't know where I'll be able to see that. But let me see if I still have access to my Trade C accounts. Yes, I should be able to see on Trade C, though it might be delayed, but I should be able to see on Trade C. I want to look at the 7-hour charts, look at what I'm looking at, look at levels on the 7-hour charts. I have a 7-hour indicator, but it's not enough. Okay. So this is, let me leave micro, let me go to the real thing. So NQ and yes. So I have trade C from Tradify. So okay, I would like to see us, sweep lower, much lower, take out this low, possibly even go for these lows. Right, that's for ES and NQ. This low should be fine. I don't know if there's an alert, but there can be an alert. I have to just take note of the price. So the price of this low is 7571. Probably might take profit there. 7571.75. Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna do. Might take profit there. 757. Whoa. But that's the main reversal I was not expecting. I was not expecting that reversal till 10 o'clock. And it's pretty mean. Alright. We'll just hold. Like I said, I'm convinced I have the high. So I'll hold. So 7571, was that what it was? 7571. Oh, very close already. Very, very close. 7571. Wow. This reversal took me by surprise. Really close. So as a buy limit
Order
for
submitted.
take profits. Damn. I was really close to my take profits before this reversal. Anyways, I'm gonna wait. Um I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take two off instead of the whole three. I'll take two off and then hold one till end of day. Alright, that's the play for today. I'm not gonna move to break even. It's a conditional account, so I'm not losing anything by holding. So I'm just gonna hold on to it and wait. Nothing to do now but wait. Um wow, some persons are at 8,000. What do these guys trade? Every move? How are you up $8,000 22 minutes into the market open? Man, wow. Yeah, I'm watching my winnings grow back on me. I'm just going to hold. I wish I took some off and then be able to add much higher, but I cannot add. Maximum is three, and I'm in three already. So just gonna wait for my take profits. Take me out at 2.5. Then I hold on to. I hold on to. Um, Wait, top 10 gets paid. Oh, when top 10 is quite tight. The top, the number 10 currently is at 4,007, 4.7k. That's a whole lot already. Starting to feel I should be reckless with this, but hey, I don't have to win. I'm here to grow my discipline. That's my main goal right now. Grow my discipline. Doing well in this competition is not playing my account. For me, doing well in this competition is not playing my account. And making it maybe top 20, top 30, top 50. That is for me doing well. Top 10 is a very hard task for someone like me for now. Yeah, it looks like I'm limiting myself, but I understand what winning is for me. Winning for me is not top 10. That would be great, but I don't have to. I'm here to grow discipline. The faster I grow my discipline, the better for me. If I'm able to get myself to stick to my rules, trade, take my trades, get out. For instance, today will have been a W. I do a 2 hour, and for days like this where I'm convinced I have the high of day, I might just take off half the position and let half ride, you know, or take off 80% and let 20% ride if it's possible. So I want to take off two-thirds of this trade at this point. But on the second thought, I'm asking myself why. This whole play out tells me we are going much lower. Oh, sorry, you can't see my screen. Alright, so this is the 1 minute chart on Ninja Trader. This whole play out tells me we're going much lower.
Order cancelled.
So I deleted my take profits. I'm just gonna let it run. Yes, that's a very nice 5 minute candle closure on Nasdaq. Also a very nice 5 minute candle closure here. Alright, I was in the process of typing out my thoughts on why I took this trade. So for screenshot, so prior to market open, I had a bearish bias. I had a bearish bias. I wanted to see a pump. at open before the dump. I was looking at 50% of London session or old 15 minutes highs. Market opens, we sweep the highs from a chain instead of delivery on the 2 minutes before 2 minutes and 1 minute. So that's my analysis for this trade. Target 2 are done for the day. I could take more trades if I wanted, right? If I saw nice positions. So what would be a nice position to me? This is 2:50 at 10 o'clock already. I like how we close on the 1 hour. This is a candle two closure based on T-Trade's fractal model. I want this to be visible only on 3 minutes charts. So I'll call this visibility, current and below 3 minutes, current and below. So I want to assume I won't be 5 anymore, not be 5 anymore. I also want to see this also visibility, current and below, right? So I would like to see how this candle closes, but I want to see it close lower, right? But this is a valid candle two closure, T-Trade's fractal model. This is also a valid candle two closure because of the fair value gap here, but I would like to see a much lower close. Too bad we have just 1 minute left. So I'm not confident with this closure. I think we would, go much higher again before going down. I don't know. I can't say for sure now, but I think our 9:30 open might be challenged. 9:30 open might be challenged on ES. However, I don't think it will be challenged on NQ. NQ is much weaker than ES. NQ is much weaker than ES. Oh, how are you up $11,000 in 30 minutes? Man, some people are great traders. People like this should not bother with competitions. Why do they bother? They just want to make the rest of us look bad. Alright, this is going against me real bad. Okay, it's not still a problem. Alright, it's not anything I did not see coming. However, I don't like them giving back money and not holding on to money. So I would like to be more fluid with my entries and exits. I think taking multiple trades might be better for me in competitions like this. Well, going forward, we'll work on that. For competitions, instead of taking just one position, taking multiple trades might be better. Which comes to shove, what comes to worse, would leave runners instead of closing out the whole thing. Because I'm thinking to myself, I would be up 3k if I close down here. while waiting for, sorry, you can't see my Ninja Trader chart. I'm thinking to myself, I would be up 3k if I'd closed, down here while waiting for a retest here and, sign to continue lower, which I would then re-enter down. So I think that would be best for future competitions. However, my trade is still there. I think the I have a good entry. So I'm gonna hold on to it for the rest of today. So long as I don't get stopped out. If I get stopped out, then that's it. But note to self, this is just a condition trade. My regular trade will have been closed at 2 hour. So yeah, like I said on my charts here, the target is 2 hour done for the day. Let's ping this. Alright, so back to my entry. Nice. So I to be honest, I wish I had taken something off here. By now I'll be re-entering again into this trade. I do not think we'll take this high. Right? But hey, everything is possible. But like I said, this is just for the competition purposes. My normal trade 2 hour done. I'll be waiting now to see if we get a valid down close candle. So looking at the 1 minute charts, looking at the 1 minute chart on yes, right? Because that's where we are at. Since the network is down. So if we get a close, if we get a close below this candle, I'll be interested in taking under shots. Right? Something like this. Targeting these lows. Okay, so this would have been a second trade for me if I was interested in that. I think I had the wrong approach to this competition. Well, we learn every day. So a better approach would be to take a trade, close, wait for another trade. All right. For instance, also, I'm not comfortable buying the markets today. To be honest, well, thinking about it now, this is a possibility. We have some equal highs here, and we've not touched half of percent of the London session. So we didn't get this closure, so this is not valid yet. We're still waiting for this. So we get a close below displacement before I can then enter this. Right. So this is still possible. I doubt that this is possible. NQ is much more weaker than ES. ES is so much stronger. So yeah, this is still possible. These are equal highs here. So, but I'm confident this is the high of day for New York session. Right. But let's see how it goes. My stream is for the New York session. The New York session stream is for 2 hours, I think. So actually, it's 2 hours 30 minutes. So this stream comes to an end in about an hour 30 minutes. So we continue to push higher on ES and on NQ. And these are the kind of days where I get chopped up a whole lot. Back in the days, normally I would get chopped up here because I'm trying to. Now maybe I didn't take my profits here, right? I'm trying to maximize Most of the time, I don't take my profits here. I want to get more, you know. So I'm trying to get more, right? And I'm trying to short every down close candle. I'll take a shot here. I'll probably take a shot here as well. Take a shot here, get stopped out. Take a shot here, get stopped out. Right? But in actual sense, what I should be doing is waiting for a confirmation. So I want to see a close below this candle, right? But not just a close with displacement. I would like to see just one candle run through, you know, if not one, okay, two, but there should be intent behind. There should be intent behind the changes, the delivery. All right. I think that's only 3 minutes. Yeah, that's only 3 minutes. I'd like to see Nasdaq support and price lower. This would have been a nice re-entry, very nice re-entry. If I had closed my trade, so but I did not close, so I just have to wait. If I get stopped out, then I look for a second trade. If I don't get stopped out, then we ride it. We already swept this low. Right? I had no idea. Right. I don't have access to the 7 hour chart and trading view, so I'm able to mark this. So we already swept this low on Nasdaq. I didn't know. So this is a key point. So this would lead to a retracement, a very deep retracement. Or this could lead. It's already leading to a deep retracement. Right. If I had an idea that would sweep that low, probably I'd taken my trades off. I would have, not probably, I would have taken my trade off. Yeah. So yeah, that's my bad. This is also delayed as well. This is also delayed.
Order filled.
Alright, so I think I just got stopped out. Yeah, that's nasty. Alright, so we wait for another trade, man. That's just disgusting. Probably should just trade my strategy of 2R. 2R and be done. Wow. What's that saying about the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent? I think that's the saying. Google search. Ah, I feel like Google listens to me really, because how is that the first suggestion? So the markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So that's just what happened to me right here. All right. So looking for a second entry. What that would look like for me now would be a CISD at the key level is enough. So a key level for me is 50% of this. 50% of London session is a key level for me. So a CISD there will be enough. Also, I would have to factor in, to be very honest with you, I think this would be a good time to enter because NQ is at the sweet spot, right in this other block. Yes, just, you know, rage baiting us, takes out the high for no reason. So, but I'd like to get more confirmation before jumping in. Already, we have a chain of delivery inside the chain of delivery, right? So, I'd wait for the next 50 minutes candle. Reason being, we haven't touched that 50% mark, right? If we had touched that 50% mark, I'd be more confident in this. So, because of that, I'm waiting for the next 50 minutes candle. I think there's still room to go higher with ES. But this is actually very depressing and disgusting because what is that? What just happened right now? Complete flip of my entire trade. That's 6K I could have made down and up. But it's not good to think that way, right? It's not good to think that way. I think I should stop looking at this, to be honest. I'm not really interested in being up there. I should just talk to my strategy or taking my 2 hour. It's fine. Moving on. So I think there's still room for higher prices on ES. All right, we just touched 50% mark of London session, so I'm looking to see a CISD before I engage. I think I should put a background music to this stream. All right, it's looking like it's time for me to accept the fact that my bias of being bearish might have been wrong. But hey, like I said, we made money today. This second trade never worked out. Right. Um. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just here to observe the markets right now and see what happens. For me, I'm done for the day. Let's go back to the 3 minute charts. So prior to markets open, like I wrote down here, I had a bearish bias. I wanted to see a pump at open before the dump. I was looking at 50% off London session or old 15 minutes highs. Market opens, we sweep the highs from the CISD on the 2 minutes and 1 minute. That's when I entered. Target 2 hour done for the day. Clean. Sweep up, close below. I got in. We're done for the day. So I've been trying to see if I can get a second continuation move lower, but it seems my bias of being bearish for the day might have been wrong. And yeah, we keep climbing. Right now, I have very valid bullish bias right now. Still looking at the 7 hour charts, right? I'm still bearish for this candle. There's still about 4 hours left in this candle, 4 hours 29 minutes. So I still think we could close bearish, but not till we retrace, higher first. All right, I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna be closing my stream today 1 hour earlier for some reasons. Okay, so see you tomorrow morning. London session. I should stream London session. So see you London session tomorrow. Bye. Done for the day.